What can you do on a regular basis to help you save money? Watch this video to learn about 5 habits to build that will help you. Welcome to my channel. If you are feeling overwhelmed and tired and would like tips about simple and healthy living, then spend some time with me. I made a recent video about mindset habits to establish to help you save money. So if you haven't watched that one yet, I will provide a link in the description below. It's important to have the right mindset to set the foundation for these next actionable habits that I will talk about. When we understand why we are doing something, we are more likely to keep with the habits. So here are 5 things that I try to do on a regular basis to help me save money. First habit, shop with a list and give yourself a budget for that shopping trip. When you shop with a list, it keeps you focused. Do I ever buy things out of my list? Absolutely. That's why I added the part about having a budget. I know I will probably see something I need that I forgot to put on my list or something that I really would like. So I estimate how much the items I need will cost and add a little more to that amount and not allow myself to go over that budget. A second habit that is similar to the first one is something you can do if you have kids, and that is to give them a budget. Unless you have an unlimited supply of money, it's a good habit for you and for your children to understand the importance of a budget. When my kids were old enough to ask for things, or when they would go to the mall with their friends and wanted to buy clothes or food or anything else, I would tell them the amount that I would be willing to pay for them, and anything over that amount they would need to pay themselves. Most of the time, they stayed within the range that I gave them. I still do this with my son who is in college. This habit will help kids develop good money habits, understand that they have a responsibility when it comes to spending, and decrease an entitled attitude. I could say so much more about this, but I will end this point by saying that I know how easy it is to overspend when it comes to our children, and setting a budget with them will help both of you. A third habit is to use the container method. This method in a nutshell is having a designated space for certain items so that I know when my supply is running low and I need to restock. For example, the space is for the cat food, and when we are running low, I can quickly see that. Also, if I can't fit the cat food that I bought into this space, then I know I have excess and can skip this item for a while when I go shopping. This method works well for consumable items because I am the type who wants to make sure that I have enough of certain items. And if I put them away in different places all over the house, then I don't have an honest assessment of how much I have, and then I tend to overbuy. So keeping similar items together in a certain spot helps me to keep track of how much I have when I can visualize that space so I don't overspend. Another habit I developed is to get rid of excess and unwanted stuff on a regular basis. I find that decluttering unwanted items makes me realize how much stuff I bought that has become useless or no longer needed. It also gives more value to the things I want to keep. By clearing up space and having a more organized and less cluttered area, I don't have the desire to fill the space again. So take the time to declutter so that you will see how much you have accumulated that is no longer valuable, and to discover the value in the things that truly matter. The fifth habit is more specific to saving money on food, and that is to meal prep. How often have you gone to the grocery store and bought items that then you forgot about and then had to toss because the food went bad? I have definitely been guilty of this. When I meal plan, I know that what I buy will be used, so there's less waste. Or if I'm super organized that week, sometimes I will make some meals or prepare some ingredients at the beginning of the week to be used later that week. For example, a few of my favorite items to make and use throughout the week include hard-boiled eggs, rice, oatmeal, and certain salads. Also, I like to have some ingredients prepped and ready to use, such as chopped vegetables, cooked chicken, marinated beef, and other prepped items. Not only does this habit save money, but it also saves time so that you don't need to spend time deciding each day what to make and then preparing each ingredient item. There's other simple living habits that can save you money, but these have served me well over the years. If you have any suggestions, please let us know in the comments below because we can all help one another. Keeping our lives simple will help to encourage us to save money and decrease stress. I will make more videos about saving money with simple living, so subscribe for future content. How else can a simple life save us? Watch this video next. Until then, stay healthy and live simply.